Alrighty, in this video, we are going to use our other formula, okay? We are going to calculate the present value. Now, maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't notice, on the previous one, there was a name called for our formula and for our functional notation. And when you want to find a find an F given a P, that's called the compound moment factor. I didn't even mention it because I don't ever pay attention to it, but just so you know. This one here, when we're going the other way, when we want to find, so color my pen, okay, I want to find a present value is equal to the future value times 1 plus I to the n. That name, this name right here for this guy, is called the single payment present worth factor. I don't think it matters. I mean, you can memorize that. I'm not ever going to test you on it, and I think it's more important that you understand what we're talking about. So what we're going to do here, again, F is the future amount, P is the present amount today, I is interest rate per period, N is number of periods. What we want to do, thinking along our functional notation lines, is we're going to get rid of that should be a negative, sorry, negative n. Why won't that stay? Negative n. We're going to take that and we're going to convert it to functional notation. So P is equal to F. Now think about it, dimensional homogeneity, what do I want to do? I want to find a P given an F and an interest rate I for N. Okay, so over here, here's an example. We got a future value of 5,000. Find a present given a future. The interest rate is 6% per period, and we're doing it for 10 periods. Notice I'm not saying years, I'm saying periods. 6% per period. N and I are always in per period. Okay, so let's do an example here. Okay, for college graduation, which is in 3 years, Grandpa is being really nice. He wants to give you $10,000. So typically what I do, as I'm reading this, I write out what I'm reading as I go. Okay, college graduation, 3 years. Grandpa gives me $10,000. Nice. Wish my grandpa gave me $10,000 for a car. How much money does he need to invest now? All right, yeah, we got to find out what Grandpa's got to throw in the bank now in a CD that earns 7% annually. So N is 3 years, I is equal 7% per year. Notice, really important, everything has units, right? So we'll use our formula, method A. Okay, so we'll do plan. Plan in method A is, use our formula. P is equal to F times 1 plus I to the negative n. All right, 10,000 times 1 plus 0.07 raised to the negative 3. I do my math. I get $8,163. Grandpa needs to invest $8,163 in a CD that pays 7%. Well, good luck, Grandpa. But who knows? Maybe he'll find one. And stock market average, I think, was 6 something last year. Now, other option, if I don't want to memorize the formula, I can use my functional notation. P is equal to F. Find a P given an F IN. My next step is I always write that formula because then as engineers we need to communicate. I want to be a good communicator. I write the formula. Okay, so now I know the formula. Now I plug in my knowns. F is 10,000. Find a P given an F, 7% for 3 periods. I look in the back of my book, go to 7%, go down to 3, read over to the right. What do I get? P given F is 0.8163. 10,000 times 0.8163 is 8163. Voila. Same answer, 2 different ways to solve it. Many people struggle in this class with the concept of multiple ways to solve things. There are multiple ways to solve problems, and no one method is better than the other. It's how you see the problem. Okay, then I'm not even going to do an example in this because you've all had algebra, so you should all be in calc. And what if we don't know, what if the interest rate is 6.75%? Well, you can use a formula, or you can linearly interpolate between two factors. Okay, if it's 6.75, you linearly interpolate between 6 and 7. Assume, even though it's a curve, assume linear interpolation and solve for it. And you can read the lecture notes on that one. Let me see how long I've got on this video. Okay, so I'm going to quit here and do some examples in the next video.